Oh Lord, what's really going on? Okay, there we go. Phone. Let me tell you something. Get you some act right. Cause I will do away with you. Let me see. All this can be cut back to here. That was a. Come on out of there. This stuff got thorns. You got to be careful. Uh. So what am I doing out here? Okay, so we ain't got rain in about 2 months. Well, can y'all see the skies? It probably don't look that bad on camera, but y'all look like we're gonna get some rain. So what I'm doing right quick is deadheading this rose. I'm gonna cut you back to here. I'm gonna cut you back to there, cause y'all be in the aisle way just a little bit. Cut you back to here. Uh, cut this. Cut you. And then this whole thing can go. Because all of that is dead and been dead for a while. Come on. And I'll come back and pick this stuff up because this stuff has thorns. And I'll be walking out here. And then I got some dead stuff. I'm going to break out a lot of this dead stuff. Just break this stuff up out of here. If the stuff still got like a flower like this, I'll let it continue on. But when it's like this here, no, bring your tail on off. See how this still got some flowers? I'm going to leave that for now. But you see it's... But yeah, y'all keep your roses if you can deadheaded. I don't do a bunch. Y'all know me. I don't know nothing about birthday no baby. So before the rain, I sure hope we don't get no high winds. I'm scared that's gonna absolutely either snap or just turn the whole bed over. Y'all, this callaloo is. Let me show y'all this right quick. We'll come back to the callaloo. Look. So the butterflies. See, he got his little. Can y'all see his proboscis? See his proboscis? He's going down in that pea flower. So I've been noticing I have a ton of those particular orange and black butterflies. And do y'all remember the spiky worm I showed y'all before? I believe that's what makes those butterflies. It's a spiky orange and black worm. It was one. Here's one. They seem to like this maypop. They seem to just like the maypop. I saw another one over there yesterday, but I don't see it no more. There was one on my tomatoes at one point, but it's gone. There we go. I think it already turned into a butterfly. Y'all look at that pretty flower. But like I said, this callaloo, child, I think way up there at that tip, 8 feet, 9 feet. Like, but between this one and that one over there, I should be able to get some seeds, y'all. I do have some Jamaican callaloo seeds, but these are the ones from Humble Servant Homestead. The other ones I have are from True Love Seeds, and they are a Chicago callaloo, which is supposed to be a short season callaloo, which is a little bit different than this, but long as I have some callaloo, y'all, because like I said, I see why people... I see why the people in the islands like this stuff. It's delicious. It really is delicious. And it's really good for you too. So my tomatoes, they trying to do a little something, y'all. And that ain't the only little spot. Look here. There's one. Look up here. There's one. And several blooms. Lots of blooms. A lot of these have set. You just can't see the tomatoes yet. It's a couple of more flowers. Well, maybe you can see. Can you see up in that one? See there? Look here. There's another one. And here's some more blooms. So, and then when I come around, more blooms. I saw some blooms somewhere else. Here, blooms. But then when you come on around, blooms, blooms, blooms. But look up in here. Look at that. More blooms here. So maybe we'll get something. Yesterday I took some time and tied up some things This mushroom basket, it's just starting to look worse for wear. It's actually just starting to look kind of bad. It looks okay at the top, but even the top, because this is like one of the top leaves, this is looking, now up here, this looks okay. Y'all, when the bottom of your tomato plants look bad, that's just tomatoes. Like, I don't understand how people, if you've grown tomatoes for more than 1 year, you should know the bottom of the plants always look bad. They don't ever look good. This was laid, look at them leaf footed, but I ain't even gonna get started. Hopefully y'all drown. It's supposed to rain 3 or 4 days. Hope you drown. Anyway, this was so loaded out that I had to take one. It was just pulling the cage towards me. I had to just take this branch and kind of hook it up in the callaloo. And hopefully, Lord, it's like Jesus. You know, I'm talking about, but you see, you see the limb? You see the peppers? It's and look at how they are. You know, I could just curse. And then here come the Scotch bonnets. What I told y'all about Scotch bonnets. Talking about prolific. Prolific, prolific, prolific. So I quit, and I wanted to talk to y'all about this too, but I'm going to keep walking. I've been harvesting. Every day I've been harvesting. I got that little bucket over there. It's got some peppers in there now. Look at how pretty the dragon's tail radish is. Just look at how pretty. And they're steadily blooming. So this time of year is very important for your pollinators, especially your honeybees. Your honeybees are foraging right now, trying to get, okay, see, but don't fly on me. Anyway, your honeybees right now are trying to get enough pollen, nectar, etc. to build up their stores for the winter. Now, we don't have that harsh of a winter, so sometimes I can see honeybees flying throughout the winter time. But just keep in mind that, you know, try to keep your flowers. That's why I hadn't pulled those peas. It's making a lot of peas. The butterflies are enjoying them. The honeybees are back. If I come out here early enough in the morning, I see wasps, I see honeybees, I see butterflies. At one point in time, I was seeing 8 or 9 butterflies in the garden at one time, and infinite number of bees. I don't even know how many bees I was seeing. So things like this helps them. I have seen the butterfly on these radish flowers sticking his little proboscis down in there. So that's that on that. Let me mention this to you all. Somebody asked a question about peppers crossing. So let me say this. Let me take an example. So this pepper and this pepper is not the same pepper. See the shape? And then see the shape? Not the same pepper. You will have anomalies on your pepper plant sometimes where the shape is not exactly what you predict for whatever reason. Crosses do not show until you grow out the seeds the next year. Crosses do not show now. So I guarantee you that some of these have crossed with these. Now, when I say seeds, I isolate certain peppers and mark them. Those are the ones that I know to be true because I pollinated them myself. All the rest of the seeds up here are probably going to be crossed. Like this is going to be crossed with that Scotch bonnet. This is going to be crossed with the Scotch bonnet. You see what I'm saying? This is going to be crossed with this, which is going to be crossed with the sweet tart, which you see what I'm saying? So, but your peppers are still going to be true now. Now, see, this is one that I did not cross. The bees, the wind, the whatever did this. And it's right next to these sweet tarts, okay? I do not expect this to be pure. This pepper is still a roast con pollo. When you grow the seeds out, though, that's when you're going to figure out what it, you know, potentially you'll be able to tell by shape or whatever. You won't be 100% sure because you don't have the machinery to really test the genetics like that. But that's when the crosses express themselves. They don't express themselves on the plant right then. It's just like, and I hate to use this analogy, but this is the one that people get very easily and quick. If you sleep with somebody, do you take on their genetics? No, you do not. When is it expressed? If you two were to have a child. Make sense? That's how genetics work. It's not like, oh, I kissed him yesterday, now I have a beard just like him. No, that's not how that works. Not even close. So, like I said, just if you saving seeds when it comes to peppers and you're growing stuff like that real close to each other, just be careful on that aspect. Just like that okra up in the front, the blondie versus the the Blondie versus the Burgundy, that may be crossed. It's very possible. Look at that Callaloo highest whipping. See if we get any wind too much more higher than that. I'm fearful that's gonna snap. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm just gonna have to pray on it. So I wanted to come back and show y'all this too. So like I told y'all, I hadn't been watering enough. Now that I'm watering enough, now I can show you what I wanted to show you. And it's only been 3 or 4 days. See where this is cut? And now you see the little roselle calyx coming in. See, there's one in that little crotch there. And some of these are so tiny that you may not be able to see them. Wait a minute. And also the camera don't want to focus on them. The light out here is terrible, y'all. But I don't know if you can see that little one right next to my thumb. I'm going to try to go to some that you can see a little bit more readily. Okay. See here? There's one. Look here. Y'all see those? It's one here. And there's one there. See those two? So everywhere where I cut, you see here, see? There's one there. I'm sorry, y'all. Bear with me. And there's one there. See? So everywhere where you cut one, another one will come in. So that's why I try to tell you, be careful how you cut. And it don't take long. Because like I said, it's only been about 2 or 3 days of me watering appropriately. And that started doing what it was supposed to do. Because before then, it was not doing what it was supposed to do. So, take y'all back in the back and show y'all. Like I said, this is the before the rain. We hadn't got rain in going on about 2 months. So this is before the rain. And I got to get that wash mitt put over there in the other wash mitt. So I got a couple of little things that I've been out here cleaning up, picking up, doing stuff that I don't want to get wet. Things of that nature. Look, that ain't Felix. That's Felix's cousin. He got a collar on. That cat belonged to somebody. So every time I see a yellow flower in here, which is a false strawberry, I've been pulling it out. Y'all see that little kumquat seedling? I thought homeboy was dead. Homeboy came back and looks even better than before. Look. Ain't it pretty? Ain't it pretty? So, like I said, I started watering appropriately back here. And these tomatoes went to blooming. I still have kumquats on here. I'm trying to get like grow what I eat, and he got his citrus trees are bigger than mine. Brother, I'm working. I'm trying to get to where you at. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. His fruit trees, it's amazing. His fruit trees are absolutely amazing, and he has so many of them, so many different varieties. I had some blooms on here that had set. I thought maybe they're over here. They may be over here. So here are some blooms. Okay, that's set because that just fell off. That one probably set too. So, like I said, if I don't give her 2 or 3 of these blush tomatoes, that's all I need. You don't need 1 tomato to get enough seeds. Peach tree going dormant, so y'all don't be alarmed by how that look. My figs, I watered them real good. I've been over here watering this real good, much better than before. If you have a Jamaican cherry or a strawberry tree, the minute you start watering that the way it's supposed to be watered, it'll take off on you. That's a fast grower. If that's growing slow, you either watering too much or not enough, and it's probably not enough. Those are from the tropics. Understand that tropic trees, the weather patterns there, they get a lot of water. A lot of water. A lot of tropical areas have rainy seasons and dry seasons versus we think of seasons as winter, summer, whatever. They usually go by rainy season or dry season. This guava, now that I've been watering it appropriately, see, it wasn't on life support anymore, but it was on the sick and shut in list. See what I'm saying? So it went to life support to sick and shut in, where homeboy went from life support to thriving and flourishing. So now we not on sick and shut in. See, we doing better already with just a little water, people, just a little water. Back over in here, we're gonna see what this guava, not on the sick and shut in list no more. I see lots, about 4 inches of new growth there, and new leaves steadily coming. Okay, so make sure your plants, don't leave them in the sick and shut in list. They need to get off of that. Y'all understand? Okay, now butterfly pea still doing this thug thistle, and Go Grow. I'm gonna need some of those double. If y'all haven't seen Go Grow, she got double butterfly peas. Them things is so pretty. This is really what I wanted. This is what I did before the rain. Before the rain. Okay, so I planted a bunch of stuff. I planted spring rapini and Chinese celery. Like I said, still getting those old seeds out of here. I had a whole bunch. I done sold 6, 7, 8 things. Ain't told y'all because ain't none of it germinated because stuff was old. And when I say old, y'all, I'm not talking about, it depends on what it is. Like brassicas, that's 1 or 2 years old. That's probably still going to germinate, y'all. I'm talking about, I had some stuff that was a decade old, extremely too old. And sometimes your brassicas can be 10 years old and germinate. When I say old, know that different seed, like for instance, peas, beans are whole. Know that peas and beans are different. Like sugar snap peas, they don't hold their viability as long, but they'll hold it. They'll hold it for a few years. Beans are whole for a long time before they won't germinate. Tomatoes a whole long time. Brassicas a whole long time. Peppers a whole a fairly long time. The stuff I'm talking about, onion, leeks, I'm telling you now, if you got some stuff that's over a year old, so that mess, it ain't gonna come up no way. You're gonna be lucky if you get one to come up. So I want to let y'all know that so that I'm very clear. I want people to be clear on what I'm talking about when I say old. When I say old, I'm not talking about a year or two. I'm talking about I had some stuff that was 10, 11 years old. You know what I'm saying? That stuff ain't coming up. Corn and things over 5 or 6 years, a lot of times I find corn won't come up. So, it takes some time, but I've been going a long time. I got some old seeds, so I'm going through the old stuff, got to get rid of stuff. So anyway, I put Violette de Bordeaux, the rest of those seeds. Remember I told you about my onions? I just bought those onions. I don't have no onion seeds. I got a few leeks in there, and I'm going to figure out where the hell, I got 2 trays back there. I got sodium. I just got those leeks. They had some seeds on sale at the store for 25 cents. So, and I've got to sow those over in those trays. That's what I'm telling you. That stuff in the allium family, sow that stuff. That stuff don't keep. You all think that stuff gonna keep? It's not gonna keep. So every last one of them. I don't care if you ain't got no place to put it. Figure it out. These are the Texas Grano. The rest of them. Now, if you remember, over here, I had well, I don't even think that video's come out yet, but you all will see the videos. When I do those sit down talk videos, I try not to release those back to back to back because the more people, if they think it's just a chatty video, whatever, child, they don't watch this stuff. But anyway, I wanted to show y'all the stuff that this is stuff that I uppotted on film, which I have not shown you all yet. And this was a volunteer tomato, and Lord, my poor little heart, I couldn't, because we ain't got time enough for no tomatoes to even be doing nothing. But look at how pretty. And I believe this is some kind of choy or something. Which remind me, I got some bok choy seeds in there that I started my doggone self. I got to sow them seeds. It's extra dwarf bok choy. But anyway, I got this tray here. These are the walking onions from Shaka. All this stuff over here is still doing good. Pigeon pea. I wanted to ask y'all something. I saw something over here yesterday, and it may just be leaves. It may not be. Y'all, now these just may be leaves, huh? They just gonna open up and be leaves. Them ain't gonna be no pigeon peas, are they? I know what pea, like when the pea be on there, but I'm trying to see. Am I gonna get some pigeon pea? Because if I do, when I tell you I'm gonna cut a rug. But y'all see the guamachi. This guamachi is doing better, but this guamachi is living. So the guamachis are here. I did lose, I think, 2 guamachis, but I have 2 left, so I ain't studying it. I'm gonna come in here, and yet I probably should have left that. See, that's chamber bitter. I probably should have left that. What you call me? Ask for seeds. And girl, I got it up there in the front. I'm trying to. Let me say this. I ain't never just collected chamber bitter seeds. All that stuff just dropped on the ground and just. I'm trying to see when do the seeds be ready. Cause I don't want to collect no seeds Armored Chickadee will send you some seeds and stuff don't come up. I want the stuff to come up, okay? So I'm going to send you something that's worth something. Because she specifically asked for the chamber bitter. So these are some more sugar snaps that I started. I had a few over there. I just have lots of stuff just kind of helter-skelter. I don't know if I've shown these. I don't think I'm going to take the domes off. But this is sugar snap peas. These are Texas Grano. And it is some stuff that have come up. And these are Violette Degame. Violette Degame, okay? So, I got lots of little things. And I think I'm going to put that second cover over that. All those holes and things, it's just, it's become a farce. But I had a bunch of little stuff that came up in other stuff, and some of it looked like it didn't perish, and other stuff looked like it's looking good. So just let me tell you something. When you pot up them, let me hold the camera straight. Won't y'all tell me something? Anyway, when you up pot things, and you know maybe it's not looking so great at first or whatever, just leave that be. It'll straighten out. It'll straighten out, okay? Just have faith, it'll straighten out. So, over here, I've actually been harvesting from over here. Y'all see that flower? I've been harvesting from over here, from these peas. And those over there, that's growing, these are growing in the ground. That's growing directly in my compost pile. You see what I'm saying? And look how pretty they are. I water them, that's all I do. I don't feed them. And I hope y'all can see the peas. Just peas all over. Okay? So, like I said, these got to be moved. So I harvested me some more. Yesterday I harvested me some more of these little yams. And these have got to be moved. I'm going to take them in the house later. But I'm on a mission today. I'm filming this. But y'all, I got quite a few things to do. Especially I got quite a few things still left to do out here. I'm going to put that up under there. But yeah, y'all, I got several things still need to be done. But I wanted to show y'all, walk around with y'all. Because I got some grass clippings. I need to put them on the compost. I think that's what I'm going to do with them. Or I may spread them in some of the beds. I don't know. One or two. I may throw them on these bananas. My grapes and muscadines about to go to sleep. There's a lot of other vines and stuff in there with it. The turmeric looking good. Ginger's looking good. Ever since I watered this stuff a little bit more and broke up these leaves a little bit better, this stuff is looking good. These are the onions left from the onion seeds that I saved. And some of these onions are looking so very good. Look at how thick, nice and thick that is. And there's some purslane in there. I'm going to leave that purslane. That's not bothering anything. I pulled some weeds out before. Elderberry, still doing this stuff. But yeah, y'all, I don't have, it's not a whole lot going on out here, but it's just enough to keep me busy. Just enough, okay? So, and I've got some more beds I'm going to start. I'm going to do that over the winter. Figure out where I'm going to put them and what I'm going to plant in them. And, yeah, y'all, so look at those water sprouts way up there on that pear. Y'all see them waving up there? I've got to cut all that down. That's 20 feet in the air. That's coming down. Y'all, your pears will do that. Put those water sprouts on. That's all 1 year's growth. All of this is barbecue wood. That was all prunings. But look at how big. These things